Welcome to another episode of Otaku Don. I am just Charles, and I am here to talk to you about what is going on in the latest chapter of 116 comic book. And that is the crux of the entire episode, or chapter. So, we have some major takeaways inside of this. One, from what we've seen of Sengoku and Akainu, it seems like the only top members of the Marines, not even the Admirals, actually really know what's going on. If you pretty much have to be the leader of the Marines, either Son Goku or Akainu, to really know what's going on. The average rank and file knows nothing. The other Admirals know very little, and they're kept in the dark, and just like mushrooms. Then the next big thing that is passed on is that the special Denden Mushi that is broadcasting this is inside a giant robot that's standing off inside the distance like a final boss fight. Luckily, the gorosei cannot actually don't get the wonders of plot devices and very obvious story points. So they were just rampaging around someplace that wasn't going to do anything, destroying everything. And, throwing like a giant temper tantrum. Another big thing that was passed on is that the Mother Flame was not given away. It was stolen from Vegapunk. And he was not complicit in the destruction of that country. And it was also passed on that country was destroyed by said ancient weapon. And then more information about those ancient weapons were passed on, that there was originally 3, and Joy Boy actually originally planned on passing those ancient weapons on to the next generation. This is the reason why Vegapunk is like, I'm not completely and totally sure if Joy Boy was the good guy inside of this situation, just because of the fact that you cannot really be willing to pass on weapons that are that devastating and really consider yourself to be, let's just say, the complete and total best case or the primary protagonist. Well, you can be the protagonist, but you definitely aren't the good guy. Then we continue to speak on what's going on and who really knows everything about the 48th century. Vegapunk says he doesn't know everything about the 48th century, but there is one crew that definitely does, and that is the Pirate King's crew. With that, we then cut to the Saba-Onbi Archipelago, and then we actually go in and we actually get a chance to see Raleigh. And Raleigh is doing that old man constantly always does, which is sit there and drink and be much. So, and his overall opinion is that Vegapunk ruined all the new generations on by just making Roger's crew relevant again. It was their mystery to figure out. I mean, Luffy obviously doesn't care about this, but the people at nauseam, people like Blackbeard, people who are looking for the shortcut, they're all going to come after Roger's own roommates. And I guess this kind of puts a crosshairs on Shanks and Buggy's backs to it. They were part of this crew as well. But obviously they don't know exactly what's going on, or maybe Shanks knows a lot more about what's going on than we originally think they do. And we'll think he does. But my overall opinion on this chapter is it seems as though that our explanation for Vegapunk is starting to come to an end. As much wind up as it took for us to get here, tip the countdown to the chapters that it took, it seems as though the Vegapunk has arrived at the end of his explanation. So I would expect this overall spiel to probably end next next chapter or the chapter after that. So, in all honesty, the Gorosei trying to stop this broadcast is ultimately pointless as far as I can tell, unless Vegapunk's going to pass on more information. But you don't typically tell people where they can get all the information that you haven't given them inside of this broadcast in the middle of your broadcast. You tell them everything that you have to say, and then you say, if you want more information, go see the former pirates that were inside of the Roger's crew. So, yeah. The Worst Generation's fun has been ruined. Overall, I enjoy this chapter. I'm happy that we're starting to arrive at the overall end. And I think we have pretty much exhausted all we can get from this particular shindig. So, I have just Charles. This has been Takudan. Like, comment, subscribe.